1, 2, 1, 2. Hey guys, halfmango here, resident lore nerd and DFO enjoyer, and it's March 29th, 2023, a Wednesday, the middle of the work week. I hope everyone's having a fine week so far. I am back with another regularly scheduled DFO stream. So yeah, I'm just gonna... Not much to talk about today. I'm just gonna get on with it and start with my Alt Dailies. A new DFO week started yesterday, so what some of who's it? All the weekly things such as spins and whatnot were reset. So there are indeed a plenty of things to do. As to what exactly I'm gonna do today, I'll figure it out along the way. What's a streamer if not impromptu? Money, 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 thank you. That's on cooldown? No, we don't. Excuse me. Here. This way. I am trying to finish the what's my who's it? The monster collection for this. What's this place called? Hebron's Altar? Hebron's Altar? Hebron's Altar. and I need to deal with twins, Ogotha and Kalbari. Sometimes I just forget about that and go to the other way, which I'm more used to, and it just has the other path just has regular mobs, and that clearly doesn't give any fragments for the twins. Hey, Uber Cookie Jar, good to see you again. How's it going? I am doing fine today. How about you? Hope you're having a fine Wednesday today. Or, I mean, I guess if you're on the Asian side of the world, Thursdays already begun. But yeah, so far, pretty uneventful on my side. Not much going on. Good, got second character to Ispins finally. Ooh, congratulations. How are you alive? Just need to find a party for it now, Luma. I see. But yeah, congrats on getting another one to Ispins. That's another big step. I'd say the biggest step for a new player is getting your first character to Ispins, and the second biggest step is getting your second character to Ispins. After that, things get a little easier because you have plenty of characters. Well, not by plenty, I mean more than one characters to run things, and things start speeding up quite a bit. If you don't mind me asking, what classes are you playing, Cookie Jar? Get over it. How dare you? Mainly Skirmisher, second is Dragonite. Ooh, nice. I see we have a fellow Lancer enjoyer here. How are you liking Skirmisher so far? I used to play Skirmisher quite a bit as well in the previous caps. I don't really play him this cap. I'm playing Dragoon instead. But he is well, some of the Skirmisher is a pretty unique and fun class to play, I'd say. Oh, I've been playing it since first release and still love it. Nice, good to hear that. You know, people like to meme about like, oh, delete Lancers. But you know, I genuinely think Lancers are pretty fun and unique in the roster of DFOG. Let's see here. I need to change that. Thank you. My spacebar is hurting playing it, but I love how fast it is. Yeah, you need to. You'll be cancelling a lot of stuff. The Mirage plans. Hey, how dare you? Hey, what the? Not gonna lie though, out of all the cancel-based classes in the game, Skirmisher was the only one that I could actually play manual, because I'd say his cancelling is not as intensive as others, because it's not like he cancels his skills with straight up other skills, but he uses Mirage stance skills to cancel into them. And that actually, let's just say gap is actually helping me keep up with it. I can't play any other crazy cancel classes in manual, that's insanity. But Skirmisher, he's pretty damn fun. What does one use? This. Hey, how dare you? Wait, why did I go that way? Oh well. I've been trying to learn other cancel classes with F-Strike and Rogue, but good god, it's rough. Yeah, I mean, Rogue is very fast, but F-Striker, I'd say is the real cancel mechanism character, because she needs to just wombo combo all her skills very, very fast, and that's pretty rough. And she's not exactly slow either. Excuse me. Let's see here. There we go. Token, thank you. How does Dragon play for endgame? I was thinking of making that my third character to gear up. Ooh, interesting. Dragon is... Honestly, at the moment he's kind of clunky. Because, how do I explain this? He's very speed reliant, and when he has low speed, he's like very slow. And he can't really string skills together, so he doesn't really have a good identity right now. But soon he's going to get a revamp, and he will be able to basically use his skills a lot faster, and he'll get a lot more mobility, and he'll be able to use his skills mid-air as well. Oh no, not yet. It's coming. It should come with in May with the who's it? Hall of Dimensions. And he's also gonna be the only Lancer that can do backstab. That's something, I guess. Man, you know, when it first came out and I was watching him backstab, I was like, man, that's cursed. I don't know what about it, but that's just cursed. But yeah, right now, he's kinda, as I said, clunky, and his identity is kinda weird. He doesn't have a solid character to himself, and at the moment his strongest build, which I am not using, is... Oh, also achievements, one sec. His strongest build is the basic skills build, where he just spams like low level skills. Because his cube skills are, let's just say, potato. But after the revamp, he's gonna be more cube oriented, and he'll be able to like dish out a big burst of combos in midair. Kind of like, he's almost like between Skirmisher and Impaler. Heyo Teal, good to see you again. Hope you're having a fine day today. It's gonna take everything in me not to make another Archon. I mean, to be fair, going all Archon is fine. I myself personally thought that would be boring, so I refrained from going all Archon. And I'm kinda... Let's just say I don't like going mainstream, I guess, so I'm trying to stay away from Archon. That's why I only use it on 2 characters. On my Dragoon, I'm using Self-Ailment, which is quite nice on him. It's not bad. Wait, did I? Oh, I have to test that. Okay. I tried to do a burn setup and I had fun with it. My GPU. Yeah, that's for sure. The burns just... Because the thing about burn is that its shtick, or its gimmick, is that it does splash damage. And if there's like a bunch of mobs in the screen, then yeah, your computer's gonna fry itself. It feels too good on Scrum, but I tried running sleep on my DK. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, Archon at the moment is almost like overbalanced, because it's just too good, man. It's like, it doesn't have any weaknesses. Sure, it's like slightly lacking in terms of damage without speeder, but it's not a lot. And it still does a like decent amount of damage. You just don't die. It gives a lot of speed. It has decent cooldown. So like, what the hell? It's just too good. Hey, what the hell? Burn was burning my iframes. The CDR is insane. Yeah. Now just run Archon with a fire element. I see. Yeah, burn is... I'm running freeze burn on my Maelspit, who I don't really play, I guess, but yeah, honestly, I just there's not much reason to go for burn unless you want to go for burn freeze, I guess, or you just really like burn. And granted, there's nothing wrong with going burn if you just like it, but in terms of efficiency, unfortunately, it's like it's not the worst, but it doesn't really excel at anything. But yeah, Archon is just stupid. It's just, you know, you don't know what to go for, just go Archon, easy. And honestly, I just wanted to be a... I'm using Archon on my Savior, and I just want to be a disgusting tanky monster on my Savior. That's why I was using it on her. Excuse me, I am using it on her. Oh, is Petrify any good? Most of the time I just see Shock or Bleed when it comes to status builds. I mean, any non-damaging ailment, like disabling ailment, like Petrify, Freeze, and whatnot, builds are just memes, to be honest. Unless you're gonna go for a neutralization build, in which case I guess it makes sense. But even then, that requires very deliberate building and custom epics to play around. There's a self-petrify with the self-petrify Bakal shoes, but that's different from going up straight. Excuse me, going straight up petrify. So yeah, it's at the moment the only quote-unquote real ailment builds are the damaging ailment builds. Unless you're going for neutralization on an F brawl or something. Then it kind of makes sense, but again, as I mentioned, that's kind of difficult to set up. I'm working on Freeze Burn on my Shaman. What I wanted to do was Striker has Fire Feed, so that means he's burning his enemies, but that didn't work out, like I said. Yeah, it's kind of difficult. Just I mean, to be fair, it's nothing wrong with it, but just a PSA. Freeze Burn becomes a lot easier on classes that has innate freeze on them, so that they can trigger it every cooldown. Like, I don't know, Glacial Master, Ironic. Oops, give me that money. But yeah, straight up burn is, have my condolences to your CPU. So on my Shaman, I thought him Hertex look like they can burn enemies, but maybe they can freeze them because they're blue. Not false, not false. Yeah, I'm pretty simple-minded. I mean, you know, nothing wrong with that. Sometimes simple is the best. And not like Freeze Burn's a bad build. It's just a little awkward, I guess. Because the whole point of it is that you delay as much damage as possible and then you throw like a single freeze and then the enemy just explodes in something. And it's easier to control that trigger if you have freeze on yourself, but hey, technically you don't need to. I got a sleep setup as a backup. Sleep setup's nice too. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get over here. Perish. Like, as a sleep advocate who uses sleep on both of his satyrs, I can confidently say that sleep is quite nice. Like, outside the fact that you have to use consumables for the trigger, it's great. I like it. Of course, don't use it on classes who have like 10,000 years of cast and channeling. That's not very healthy. Let's see here. Oh, I forgot about these actually. Are these all trash? Trash! Okay, I'm out this time. How long is the buff, as in like the sleep buff? If you're fighting, you can pretty much maintain it permanently. It does run out if you take damage too many times because it resets to 0 after 5 stacks. But even then, you just have to chug another potion or something to bring it back up. And if you're not taking too much damage, once you pop it, then it shouldn't disappear. Hello? There we go. If you still got Iris Perfume, you can use that as proc. Yeah, if you have Iris Perfume, it's a free proc. Otherwise, you can just drink like a Kana's Milk or something. Past me being you know, not being the oracle that can see the future, didn't realize there'll be a sleep thing that's gonna be procced with consumables. So I don't have any Iris's perfume with me, but it's not the worst, I guess. You know, I look back and sometimes like, come on, me. How come you couldn't see the future? It's easy. Just look at the future and know that there's gonna be a sleep consumable proc thing. And then my past me would just raise a middle finger towards me. Past me was just lazy with inventory management. Hey man, sometimes, you know, it's an advantage to everything, I guess. You being lazy gave you all the was it Iris's perfume that you needed. Sometimes it just works out. Meanwhile, me being the clean freak that can't see anything messy, was like, get rid of these Iris's perfume. I don't need them anymore. And then 5 years later, I'm like, oh, damn. You mean you don't keep your old captures in equipment? I don't. I still remember. It was when we went up to 95 cap from 90 cap, and then I mentioned this a few times, but I absolutely despised 90 cap because it was stupid and very RNG heavy. And then when 95 cap came, as soon as I got the replacement epics for my Nen, I dissed everything. I was like, get out of my bloody sight, you pieces of shit. I don't want to see you ever again. Be gone, you repulsive bastards. And then they were gone. I still remember that. I wonder if Ria's communicator would work. I don't think it does because I don't think you can use it in dungeons. Yeah, you can't use it in dungeons. Though I think from what I heard, I don't know, I haven't tried this yet, but I heard white tiger capsules work. I don't know why that works, but apparently it does. Go figure. But yeah, I heard that. I haven't tried it out myself because I haven't gotten a chance to get one. But as soon as I do, I'll grab one and see if it works. Let's see here. And moving on. I didn't mean to do that. No, I'm a lazy bastard who would only run hero normal. Nice. Parish child. Ooh, wait, was that new record? Excuse me? How? Ayo, Corey? That's the Blizzard Wizard himself. The Sorcerer of Ice. How are you doing today, Corey? On this fine Wednesday? Hope your week's going fine so far? Good, because tomorrow's your day off? Ooh, fantastic. Congrats on the day off. Is Friday also another day off? Because that would be a very, very long weekend. Unless you have to work on weekends, in which case my condolences. No, and I work this weekend? Ah, my apologies. Yeah, you work every other weekend? I see. I see. Well, hope you get a good rest before the work on the weekend then. Tomorrow that is. Token, thank you. So I have Tuesday, Saturdays off 1 week and Sunday, Thursday the next week. Wow, interesting. So you have like a bi-weekly schedule, eh? Parish. Mm-hmm. Hold on. How good are these? 50, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. Useless. Okay, I can diss all of these. Why am I holding on to these? Ah, because it has 65. Okay. Not gonna lie, I love getting organized, but I am very lazy and procrastinate. So like, I run like spins or something, and I get like some stuffs, and I'm like, I'll diss them next time, and then the stream comes, and I'm like, past me, why didn't you deal with all these things? And it's like, I don't know, because you're lazy, maybe. Bloody damn it. Seeing Eminem with a stuff looking weapon is kinda sick, to be honest. That's why I'm not gonna lie, that's why I'm using it on him. I wish there are more like staff kinda or like bow kinda weapon avatars for fighters, because not gonna lie, they're pretty sick. They're actually great. But unfortunately, most of the weapon avatars for fighter classes in general are kinda dookie, if I do say so myself. Maybe this that? No, I can't. If the M fighter needs to put two tonfas together as a staff, bro, that's that's kind of sick, man. I actually would love to see that. I don't know if there's even gonna be a 5th M fighter at least anytime soon, but you know, that's pretty fucking sick. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Considering Muse and other more popular classes still lined up, I don't know if M Fighter's 5th class is gonna be a thing anytime soon, but hey, not complaining if they make one. Especially if it's a class that uses like a bow kind or staff kind of weapon. Oops. Mango, look at this classic looks. Hold on. Should I click on that link? Will it kill my laptop? Let's find out, shall we? If the stream explodes, you can blame Sleeper. No, I'm just kidding. Should be fine. Hopefully. Damn, that's a lot of avatars. That's a lot of avatars. Unfortunately, I am not the best person to show avatars because I barely care about avatars in this game. I'm sorry, Sleeper. Like, I see avatars, I'm like, cool. I have no idea what those avatars are for, but they look pretty cool. Yes, my apologies that I don't appreciate the beauty of avatars because I am a dirty scrub. Literally make him the Monkey King. Actually, they could do that. That's a potential identity slash let's just say class background. Imagine we got a DBZ crossover. Neopol's dumbasses would make Goku M Slayer just cause main character. If they do, I mean, you know, what are the chances we'll ever get a DBZ crossover, right? But, you know, that'll make me hurt physically. You know, funny? I've always like imagined if in the off chance that DFOG ever gets an English voiceover, I've been always telling myself male fighter should just be Shan Shamal, because do I need to explain? Like, It should just be Goku's voice. Goes and makes M Fighter Trunks just rub it in. Oh my god! Oh, that actually hurts me. Physically and mentally. Bruh. Make Goku M Slayer and Trunks M Fighter. That's so cursed. Oh my god. That is so bloody cursed. Prince Vegeta. In before male mages Krillin. That would be funny as hell. Or do the hidden avatars give damage Kid, Trunks, or Goten, or even Gotenks? Yeah, that would be cool. Or Krillin. That would be funny. Just bald M mage. This Master Roshi. Damn, poor man's just aging with every avatar and getting older. Poor man. And Priest is the buff Roshi. And yo, not gonna lie, that would be quite fitting actually. Though I think, to be fair, technically, I think you can do like a Master Roshi cosplay on M Priest right now, because like you just need to be bonk-ass naked, be bald, and wear a big beard, and you are Master Roshi, and sunglasses. That's it. That's it. And then you're Master Roshi. Oh man. Either that or Tien. I feel like Tien would fit Lancer, in my opinion. Because reasons. I mean, true DBZ crossover is just everyone is Goku. Goku! True. Not false, actually. Hey, I'm Goku! Hey, no, I'm Goku! I'm Goku! Considering there are like a bazillion Gokus in the actual series as well, you know. You can probably make the entire avatar set, excuse me, the package with just Gokus or some other versions of Gokus, no problem. Goku Red, Goku Pink, Goku Blue, Goku Silver, Goku. Yeah. And then Ultra Instinct is the hidden avatar. That would be funny. Hi, I'm Goku. Hi, I'm Goku. Hi, I'm Goku. I'm Goku. And then there's just a singular Vegeta. It's like, Kakarot! Shut up, Kakarot! You're giving me a headache! Hey yo, Caspar, good to see you again. Hope you're having a fine middle of the week today. We are just randomly talking about DBZ DFO crossover, which will never be a thing, but hey, a man can dream, I guess. Carrot cake. Kakarot! Kakarot! Today was much better than the other day. Good to hear that. Ow, ow. Let's see. Yeah, I ain't ready for Goku. Bloody damn it. Not gonna lie, it kinda baffles me to think that Dragon Ball FighterZ is a like triple tag fighting game, and there are just so many Gokus in the game that you can make a team. Like there are too many Gokus to even like make a team out of it. Like are you serious? So you can make a whole team out of just Gokus and there's still Gokus left over. Like what the hell is this? What is this? Kingdom Hearts where half the good guys are Sora and half the bad guys are Xehanort? What is this? Hold on. Vegeta normal, Vegeta Super Saiyan, Vegeta Blue. I think Vegeta has exactly 3. Goku, on the other hand, and not counting like the fusion variants like Gogeta and Vegeta and whatnot. But like freaking Goku, there's like freaking Base Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, Blue Goku, Goku Black, and freaking who's it? Ultra Instinct? There's like 5 of them. Like bruh. You can almost make 2 teams. Just imagine the Goku roster when Budokai Tenkaichi 4. I forgot they just announced that. Bruh. The Gokuing begins. There's gotta be so many damn Goku. Look at the character diversity. Like, here comes a new challenger. Hi, I'm Goku. Here comes a new challenger. Hi, I'm Goku. Here comes a new challenger. I'm Namek Goku. I'm fucking pissed. That's just what it is. Bruh. Like, Jesus Christ. Goku's everywhere. What is this? I didn't realize Saiyans were just half Gokus and the other half is whatever, regular Saiyans, I guess. Money, money, money. Thank you. Money. Speaking of actually Dragon Ball and its new games, actually, I'm kind of surprised they haven't announced a Dragon Ball FighterZ 2. I thought they would, like, by now, but apparently not, I guess. And then, you know, they, was it? God says, look at a lot of this guy, and then they announced Dragon Ball FighterZ 2 in Japan Evo, which is happening right now. That would be quite funny. In which case, I'll be just eating my words. But yeah, Japan Evo is happening right now, which is quite exciting. You're supposed to be watching that. Elaborate what you mean by supposed. Well, my brother is kind of a giant fighting game nut. Ooh, interesting. Motherfucker! Damn it, Teal. I didn't realize you were just typing out the entire Goku roster. Bloody damn it. Too many Gokus. Kill them! Shoot them with a fire! Shoot them before they reproduce! Kill them with fire! Like he was ranting at me about the latest Tekken 8 reveals for an hour after I got home. Ah! To be fair, I've been keeping up with Tekken 8 as well, because when I was young, when I was just a mango sapling, I have an older sister, and she, when other girls were busy playing with I don't know what girls usually play with, she was playing Tekken, and she would often just pulverize me in Tekken. She was literally busy studying the blade. While you were studying the blade, I was studying the art of the fist. And, you know, I was like nostalgic about it. I'm like, man, you know, Tekken 8 looks kind of sick. And then they just today, they revealed the trailer for Xiaoyu. Which was my sister's main, so I'm like, oh, Pog? And I was looking at it and, not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. Damn, looking good. Xiaoyu looking good. Cell is 11% Goku. Don't forget Goku's other son. Oh man. Well, at the very least, Gohan's kind of looking not like Goku right now. He has at least enough distinction about himself to not look like a Goku. But yeah, Cell's 11% Goku, so you know, technically. Let's see here. Grab all these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this. Wait, what was in here? Trash. Gabe, thank you. I don't know why my game freezes every time I buy something from Gabe. What are you doing to my computer, Gabe? I hate you. I hate you. Let's see here. 크레드 0106님 안녕하세요. 0106 맞구나. 글더는 오늘 점검이 아니네. 글더는 주간 리셋이 목요일이 아니라 화요일이라서 점검 화요일 날에 합니다. Also, speaking of which, the Korean in chat asked, said, DFOG is not having maintenance right now. KDNF is having maintenance right now. And our maintenance is, as usual, next Tuesday. Our X stream for the update previews are not going to be on Thursday or tomorrow. They're gonna be on next Monday, right before the maintenance. So please keep that in mind. And another news, I'm going to say this once again, later when there are more people in chat. But Detox episode 2 of what was it? What do you call it? The talk show with the cadence of directors, or whatever the hell you call it, the mini conference thing. I don't know if you guys remember when it happened last time. I was doing a live translation of it. They're doing another one next Friday, and I'll be sure as hell to do a live translation of that as well. I'll be making announcements on Discord and Reddit, naturally, on the detailed time and whatnot. But you guys in my chat get an early PSA on the fact that it's happening. But yeah, expect some KDNF news next Friday. Oops, excuse me, I just smacked my mic with my... is this a tumbler? I guess this is a tumbler. But yeah, I'm excited. They'll probably announce some Traveler news, the Archer's second class. What else will they announce? They probably will show a trailer for Meister Legion. Those two things I think are very likely of happening. I don't know what else would... I mean, I guess to be fair, two major announcements are pretty big. I don't think they will show any major news for upcoming level cap expansion. Unlikely, I'd say. Maybe some hints, but that's about it. Because they usually have a major conference in summer, and I'm guessing they will announce the level cap expansion and the Celestia update proper in summer with the summer conference. So I doubt anything major in terms of level cap expansion will come with Friday. But as I said, I think it's reasonable to expect some Archer news and Meister Legion news. So stay tuned next Friday if you want to know about that. As usual, I mean, I'll be making some summaries to upload to Reddit as soon as I'm done. What's the word for it? With a live translation stream. in other PSA this week and next Monday are the last days to get drops. If you haven't gotten enough hours, please do so. There should still be enough streams to catch up with everything if you haven't. And after next Monday, the drops event should be going away, unless Neopol decides to extend it for some reason. Which I'd say is not very likely. Wait a minute, have I... Hold on, have I done Storm's Wrath? I don't think I have, hold on. I have not, oh, man. As I mentioned earlier before, it's a weekly reset. So if you want to run Storm's Wrath, Storm's Wrath, then please do so. Heyo Takakero, good to see you again. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a fine Wednesday today. Let's see. Into the dessert, all of you. Nope, I ran out. How are you alive? Will this kill? Nice. Perish. Let's see what I get on this one. Ah, that's not a lot. Let's see. Blue barrel armlet, trash, and meh, and meh. Into the dessert you go. Fine, yes, if not, consider extraordinary amount of snow we got that led to my netline wreck somewhere. Oh! Oh, you have my condolences. Also, mine's all going okay. Not very eventful. Not much going on. I'm just chilling at home, working on my papers when I have not much to do. But yeah, otherwise, quite uneventful. I'm trying to do something about my sleep schedule. Not working out very well. But hey, what's you know, sleep schedule's all about being broken, right? Kill me. But yeah, honestly, not much going on my side. But yeah, my condolences about the snow, man. That sucks. I bloody despise snow, and that sounds even worse. The weather's getting kind of warm here. It's been cold the past couple days. It even hailed on Monday, but we're on the edge of spring. It's slowly getting warmer by average. Yeah, it's snowing out right now. I want my fucking spring, bruh. Man, that's no, absolutely not, absolutely not, no way. Yeah, it hailed on Monday. So I told this story on stream, but I was out having a hot pot with for dinner with some people I know from uni, and while we were having it, it just straight up started hailing. We were like, "What the bloody hell?" And it was hailing quite hard too. It wasn't like massive hail, but it was like pretty. It wasn't snow for sure. It was hail, and then yeah, it was kind of weird. But today is pretty warm, so I don't know what the hell's happening with the weather. I guess it's a standard run-of-the-mill Berlin weather. I love it. But yeah, winter be gone, you are cringe. I actually bloody despise winter. Even without the shenanigans. Is it normal out there? It's normal that weird shit happens, let's just say that. So like, hail itself isn't normal, but it's normal that something unexpected and weird would happen, so we're like, oh, whatever. We're like, oh shit! Ah, whatever, let's keep eating. And I also remember last year, a friend came over from Canada and visited me. And then she was here for like about like 10 days. And unfortunately, near the end of her trip, I caught COVID. And, you know, since it's been a while since we met, we're like, oh, fuck COVID, you know, let's just hang out. But I was actually dying. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't go out. She was like, okay. And she was supposed to go to Potsdam, which is like an hour or two train trip distance from Berlin. And after she came back, I was like, oh, how was the trip? She was like, oh, it was cool. It hailed. I'm like, it hailed? Excuse me? And it was April, like middle of April, and it hailed. I'm like, excuse me? And yeah, weird Shiba Shibas happen like that all the time. Over here, hail is usually means tornado weather out here. Oof, tornado. I'm glad I don't have to worry about tornadoes over here. My condolences for you guys. Though to be fair, some like Berlin is often susceptible to like not tornado level, but like pretty strong windstorms as well. It comes quite often. Of course, as I said, not comparable to a tornado, which is actual disaster level bullshit. And hope you guys stay safe out there. I'm glad I don't have to worry about that, but yeah, I know some people definitely have to worry about it. Ah, that's too far. That's fine. Yeah. Nice. Let's see. Oh, 60. That's actually pretty good. Not that. And how about this one? Poison damage %. Whatever. Hell if I give a damn about poison damage. Also, this is something I should this, but I can't. Okay. And to drink. Keep yourselves hydrated, gamers. It's important. I don't know why my mouth is so damn dry today. Ouch. Not gonna lie, I'm liking my F-Mech enough that I'm actually legit considering maybe I should get her out of a... what's it? and G setup and get her a real setup. But I don't know, I'm still pondering about it. Oh wait, what's on here? Trash, okay. Ah, repair. Love it when your disassembler just breaks. Let's see. Why do I have so many play points on this car? Also, what were these? Trash. Not trash. Oops, I didn't need to do that. Why do I have this? Because it's not trash, okay. How about this? Trash. And this is also trash, okay. Oh, you COVID went, also got one 2 years ago. I mean, you know, I've caught COVID. Was it this year? Yeah, I got COVID once last year and once this year, earlier this year. And at this point, it's just like flu. You know, I just lie on the bed for like a couple of days and then I'm fine. Yeah, I also got vaccinated properly before the whole thing, which, to be fair, I believe most people have. And then I caught COVID like once a year, so I don't think my body's doing too bad about it. Oh, also, apologies about that. Whenever freaking Asura fights against Michael, Archangel Michael, the screen just spasms into epilepsy bullshit. So my apologies if you're staring at the screen and it hurt your eyes. Let's see here. All of these. I didn't do that. Ah. Let's see here. Alright, boys. Get him. Get him. Nice. Not gonna lie, every time I play Summoners, it feels kinda stupid. Like, just imagine, like, all these, summons just beating the crap out of one guy in like raids and whatnot. And nowadays the bosses don't get hit stun, so it doesn't affect them. But back in like 90 cap, bosses actually got affected by hit stun. So like characters or classes like Summoner with a lot of multi-hit can literally freeze enemies by hitting them very, very fast. And I still remember when the initial version of the Beast dungeon came out in KDNF. What was the team? Was it Summoners, Male Spit, and Dark Knight? Was it? Something along the lines of that? Or just like Ice Arrow Shot Glacial? Yeah, exactly. Soulbender, yes, right. Like, it would be a team that would just like slow the enemy and then multi-hit the shit out of the beast bosses, so they literally can't move. And then just, you know, like the bosses are not exactly stunned or held, but they just can't move because of the hit stun. It was actually DPS classes for beast, M Smith and Brawler, right? Yes, right. It's been a while, but like. And you know, we in DFOG never got the that version of Beast because it was stupid. It really was stupid. Hey yo, is that the famous worldwide was it world famous VTuber? What was the thing I was calling you? Copper Red. Jesus Christ. I love it when my brain ceases to function and just not remember anything. But yeah, good to see you, Hime. Hope you're having a fine Wednesday. I hope you're having a fine math day. Unlike me, who's just procrastinating with my math papers. My future self is gonna be so angry. It is I, Copper Red. It is I, full Tangerine. I talked a lot about math today and prep for the meeting tomorrow. Ooh, math meeting. I can't wait to have a meeting with my professor for my thesis after the break ends. Someone extend my break, please. I'm scared. I'm sweating. Oh man, I'm afraid. Hello, advisors. I have been gone for 2 weeks, and yes, it's right. I've done nothing for the project. That's about me. Except our break is like 2 months long, so it's like. After 2 months, I go to my professor. Hello, professor. How's your break? Oh, it was fine. Hope you had a fine break, Mr. Mango. I had. So let's talk about your thesis. I have a thesis. Oh man. I mean, granted, it's not like I'm not working on it. I am definitely working on it bit by bit every day. But I could be working a lot harder than I am right now, admittedly, and I'm being quite lazy about it. Hey man, I'll definitely finish it. No cap for real. You gotta write math or do math? I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna give a talk about it. I'm definitely writing it. Granted, it's an exposition, so I'm not like making something new out of it or anything. So yeah, so my thesis is an exposition, so I'm just basing my work on this paper, so it's not like I have to make something new. But I might have to give a talk about it, depending on my time schedule, actually. I was supposed to give a talk last semester, but nice progress, me. To be fair, I couldn't actually, let's just say, register for the thesis because in our university, I need to have enough, what do you call those? ECTS points, or whatever you call those points that you get from your like modules and subjects. You need to have a certain number of points to be able to register for the thesis and actually write and submit it, and I didn't have enough points. So I couldn't even do it anyway. I hope you'll study for today's exam during your break last week. Exam? Also, don't forget to hand in your homework before you leave the class. Homework? Next week the thesis is due, so don't forget to finish it up. Thesis? Literally me after a break ends. It's okay, talks are easy, just confuse your audience. Oh wow, that's weird. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, me having seen that my entire academic career, don't really see that as weird, but then, like, when I hear how other universities work, I'm like, man, what is wrong with our university? That's, weird. Do I wanna do A-spins today on my Dragoon? I mean, why not, I guess. Or, hold on. Who do I have left? My Soulbender, Dragoon, and Lightbringer. You know what? I'm gonna do my Lightbringer, I guess. Good luck on writing math, that's always tough. Thank you. Me after one whole hour of writing today. Wow, I have a whole page, nice. Poggers! An entire page! Pog! Meanwhile, me, sitting down for 10 minutes, writes one sentence. Ah, that's a lot of work for today. Let me do something else now. Oh man. Me being the dumbass, lazy ass I am. Let's see here. Writes 2 sentences. Whew, that was so tough. Well, better save it for tomorrow. Quite. Exactly. And the 2 sentences didn't even have any math in it. Oh man. Why am I like this? Yeah, I don't think I'll have trouble wrapping it up. Probably. Hopefully. Hold on. I remember in physics that I forgot to complete a homework assignment, and I asked my lab partner if they did it. They said we had homework. Yeah, the lab partner, did you do the homework? Oh man, my condolences. Man. That certainly does happen once in a while. Hey man, did you do the homework? No, I was busy studying for the exam. You have an exam? Hey, if no one did it, was it really homework? Did it really exist? I mean, it doesn't exist until the teacher or the professor decides to, you know, throw an overhead on all of your heads. It doesn't exist until that one guy who can shut the hell up says, teach, we had a homework. Everyone proceeds to throw their chair and bags at the guy. You shut the diddly up! It was so bad that the teacher forgot about the homework assignment. He just dropped it? Nice. It really didn't exist. Glad that no one in your class was stupid enough to say, we had a homework. That's cringe. Oh, why is it slow? What the fudge was that? Huh? Pardon me? Excuse me? What was that? Donuts? No, you don't. Another one? Filled crust? No, we asked? All of us asked. It was like, what homework? Oh my god. That feeling when the teacher forgets about the homework. Kiss the trana for me? I made him kiss the dirt. So I think that counts, right? You know, he's having a very intimate kiss with the dirt right now. I don't think he's gonna end the kiss anytime soon. Yeah, sure it does. Pog, perfect. Pog. What is this? Trash! Wow, that's actually very crappy. It's got like nothing on it. That's the teacher for gore. Man. I mean, you know, it's like... not complaining, I guess. No, I mean, sure, I guess. Man grab. That's a lot of fire. Please don't. You're gonna explode on me? He's gonna explode on me! There we go. Oh, please. Also, today's regularly scheduled PSA. 1. No Extreme tomorrow, it's gonna be on Monday. 2. There's gonna be a talk with the director, KDNF director, detoxing next Friday in KDNF. Episode 2 of Detox. Gonna be a thing. I'll properly announce the time and schedule. But you guys in my chat have an early warning. Most likely they'll probably announce some news about Archer 2nd Class, Traveler, and Meister Legion. Detox, yes. What the fuck was that? Fire Doko? Why is... Hey, Ashcore, are you going easy on me? Excuse me? Are you going easy on me? How dare you? How dare you, cheeky bastard, go easy on me? What was that? What was that half-ass flame? You son of a bastard. You think you're being so funny? How dare you? How dare you? What was that? I'm gonna kill you. I'm killing you right now. Mango, what if I want a late warning? No way, never. You will always have an early warning. You cannot escape. Oh, fire everywhere. Shut up, diddly up. Also, sup Azizala, sorry I missed your name. How are you doing today on this fine Wednesday? Hope you're having a good middle of the week. Good to see you again. Damn, what a jerk. Not even using his full strength. It's his day off. Give him a break. Okay. I guess it's supposed to be his day off, and then I just barged in. And I'm like, listen up, boys. It's time for a beating up. Time for a beatdown. Just finished Fiend War? Oh man, Fiend War gamer. What an absolute giga chad. It's been a while since I've met Rosen. Hope, is Rosen doing fine nowadays? Next time you see him, give him my condolences. Us FT players need to work hard to survive. True. I just moved away from Fiend War and then I'm running what's my who's Ispins instead with my NG alt, NG servants, slaves, whatever you guys want to call them. And I get decent amount of cards out of Ispins now. And Total War. There we go, phase 2. But yeah, Fiend War, the fact that Fiend War is still technically relevant is kind of crazy. Ow, rude. How dare you. Spinny spins. Please don't kill me, Okay, I'm fine. His spins cards don't cost much anymore? Yeah, exactly. Like, as in like, as a lag fodder. Mostly like Fiend War, I never really ran a lot of Fiend War. I always use them just for myself as lag fodders. And you know, Ispins is doing the job fine now. I don't need to run. Oh, he's gonna do the jumping jack. Can I kill you? Nicer. It's honest work, indeed. True. Nice. Can I jump? Of course you are. Where are you landing? The fuck? That wasn't where the star was. What is wrong with these dragons today? Are they all drunk? Did you guys have a party yesterday? What the hell? Okay, now you're landing properly. What is wrong with you guys? Blue battle boots? But yeah, as I was saying, more KDNF news coming next Friday. Hope you guys are excited. I surely am. And damn, so are the KDNF players. They are thirsty for the new Archer. And new content. To be fair, they haven't had a new content in a very long time. They're dying of drought. They have nothing to run. Poor people. And then Bakal is already turning into a let's just say not very menacing for them. Welcome? I'll welcome your ass. That's gonna be us in several months? Quite. That's gonna be us in like July. Since that's when we are getting Muse. Ugh, nice. Wait, I shouldn't have used these. Oh, well, it's fine. Baka can be cheesed with one overgeared party and 2 other parties with bags. Yeah, true. But then, you know, with our satyr population, good luck finding overpowered parties. Especially if you don't belong in an overpowered static. One, 2, 3. Ow! How dare you! Shut that diddly up. Let's see here. Okay, not bad. Pretty good, pretty good. Purple in the middle. That's nice. Alright, Aaron Jesus. Please listen to my prayer. Please give me... not cringe. I might need another red. Let's see here. Oh, never mind. Thank you, Aaron Jesus. You are the best. And then Aaron Jesus proceeds to not give me any purple. Please. Red? Oh, you're the best, Aaron Jesus. Now I'm gonna totally beat up Numak for you. In your honor. Also, there was another one right here, huh? Nice. Yeah, fuck your face too. Out of my face. What are you doing? Ah, pillars? Okay. Off to a fascinating start. No kid, I wish they would just buff other raids and call that the updated content and give themselves something time to make new stuffs. They could certainly do that. But, I don't know. To be fair, they are not the biggest fan of recycling. Why am I dying? Hold on, let me pay attention for a minute. Let me have a quiet moment for a sec, so I can beat this guy's ass without dying. And perish. There we go. But yeah, sure, they have a Meister Legion coming up soon in May. But they are just... They got nothing. They are thirsty right now. Like, they could make a challenge mode for Ozma and Roku that is actually designed for more than one people and it's not completely unfair. I mean, to be fair, that would also involve making like new patterns and like that, which would cost resources anyway. So the only way they can like make quote-unquote recycled new content without wasting resources too much on it is just like boost their health and stuff like that. Tweak their stats so they are still relevant. And if they have to like tweak the patterns, then they're already like wasting resources on it. So that's kind of hard on their part. Wanna make a new raid instead of reworking old content? Yeah, like if it's just like, you know, recycling by like tweaking their stats and bringing their health and stats up to the point where they are relevant now, then sure, that's like... I mean, that doesn't fix the dungeon at all, but that's gonna recycle the content in a sensible way, I guess. But if they have to like touch up with the patterns and whatnot, then that's that defeats the purpose of recycling them. Bring back Anton again? Never. Never. Kill the turtle. Turtle soup. Let's see, I still have some time. Let me run another one on my Dragoon. Let's see here. Do I need anything? Nope. Alright, let's go. simple reworking gets boring very quickly and it's not for everyone. Exactly. Though to be fair, it's still better than nothing. But also it's like... I don't know. Is it worth the effort? They gotta balance that out, right? Is it gonna entertain enough people that it's gonna buy them enough time? Or is it just gonna be technically a waste of effort? And balancing that out is always difficult for game devs. It just, I don't know, one remembers Anton saying, wow, this is a new content! It's like... What the? Where are you going? No, you don't. Eat this. Oh, okay. Also, I don't know if you're still around a cookie jar, but here's me playing Dragoon if you wanna watch. I still remember most of the skips you play when you enter like a room. I don't know if I want to read that. I think it's gonna traumatize me. Hold on. No. Reworking dungeons would mainly be used to give players something to do in the meantime. That's really it. Yeah, but then like you can't actually rework them because reworking them would require a lot of resources. So at the best they can do is just like tweak the that can't go through that. What the fudge? Okay, just like tweaking the stats so they're relevant and not trivial anymore. But you know, that still has the issue of not being the most entertaining to a lot of people, and that's not free either. That still costs some resources. What the fudge? Ah, that too slow. Oh well. What are you doing? Oh, triple. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And one more. Ah, what the fudge? Damn rocks. There. I remember Challenge Luke when it was very little time and much harder bosses, but it just which is a whaling festival. Ah, that was too slow. Funny because when Luke Raid first came out in Caden F, like the regular version, it was crazy hard, so they nerfed the shit out of it. And then later on, they ended up releasing Luke Hard, and even that became kind of whatever because it was, as you said, a whaling festival. Ah, that's a blind. Oh, that's a rock rain. No, you don't. What they can do is reuse those event dungeons they use for a month and remove them. Yeah, to be fair, that's actually a feasible point. Did you just say curse Ruby? Did you just say curse Ruby? I'll curse your Ruby. Never again. Never again. Oh. Ah, too slow. Damn, I thought I could break him. It's fine. This is where you die. What the hell, rock? Perish. Let's see, one of the big issues I always feel with DFO is how to make challenging content that can still be challenging in like 3 months down the line. But I don't think that kind of a content would be popular, so I feel like there's no pressure to make more content. Yeah. Sure, they could make like damage scaling like very slow with like new gears and whatnot. And sure, that would make like contents, let's say, be irrelevant much slowly. But players don't, at least K enough players don't want that because, oh, I want to see big numbers. I want to feel more powerful, you know. Whenever new gears come out, they want to do that. So the numbers just go like crazy. Like, look where we are. We already had the 1000 times damage compression and we're already back at 1 billion. Yeah, it's kind of baked into the culture. Yeah, exactly. It's hard to work around it. Oh. Wonder if there is a way to make content scale with players, but that's a lot of challenging. I mean, what like scale with players as in like, for example, scale with fame, for instance, which they could make, but that begs the issue of making it balanced because fame is unfortunately not the best representation of how much damage the player does. It's more of like a honestly, I don't even know what fame technically constitutes as. It's oh my god, the gear level, which doesn't accurately represent the player's damage value or real damage more often than not. Ow, rude. Thing is, it's probably possible if Neopo's willing to spend resources on it, whether players like it or not. There's a whole lot of different story. Fame is you got big number, yeah. Also, there's one very blatant reason that's actually impeding a lot of this. DFOG client fucking sucks. Ow, rude. Like, the devs are actually, you know, creative. I have no doubt, not an ounce of doubt that DFO devs are actually quite creative. But I'd say a lot of ideas are just tanked because the client is shit. I see what you mean by Dragon seeing a little chunky. Yeah, he's like not really comboing anything. It's just like, yeah, I just throw out skill when I can and whatnot. And he's a bit more smooth when he's using who's it? Low skills build, because that has low cooldown for obvious reasons. Yeah. Command grab. But until the rework, I changed to this more cube based setup because I want to prepare for the rework. And I was getting tired of the low skills build. I know. And yeah, it's kind of clunky. Hold on, Mango, what's wrong? You haven't touched the spaghetti code. Shut the diddly up. Fire. I personally wish hard content lasted longer even if people get geared up. Hold on. I'm burning. I don't want to get cooked. Command grab. I'm in phase 2, right? Yeah, I'm in phase 2. Alright, enough. Hold on, where was I? Hold on. When people get geared up and start getting swole, but that doesn't seem to be imperative for Neopol and most of the players. Yeah, a lot of players want to see big numbers. And you know, considering this game is not exactly traditional RPG, I wished it was like, you know, not so like, oh my god, big numbers kind of game. So yeah, without reason to spend money, to have no reason to give big new content. Yeah, exactly. Because, I mean, to be fair, like, what am I doing? Neopol's already like small team. They are running low on devs and freaking people to work on this game already enough. And they don't have enough resources to pump it in. This is like our 110 kev is them after like pumping in a lot of resources into this game. And that's not exactly working out. But they can't like afford to like waste their money on the contents they don't think are important. What is happening? Oh, it's out of cooldown. Fire. Aim is only affected DV, right? Or first glance for DPS. Technically, more specifically, fame is affected by many things in the game, but the biggest source of fame right now is gear level. And gear level does affect DV, but it's not the only factor. Like, depending on your setup, you could have like 40k fame, but you could be like smashing Bakal or barely tickling Bakal, depending on what your setup is. And fame never reflects that. That's the issue. One of the issues at the very least. I gotta get rid of the get the kind of whatever. Excuse me. I gotta get that kind of fix with other games, but that's life, I guess. Unfortunately. Not gonna lie, I played this game because I really like beat 'em ups like Final Fight and Street of Rage, so that's what pulled me in, but over time that RPG element became more important. Yeah, excuse me. This game is turning more like, it's more RPG than those traditional beat 'em up games, which is unfortunate. I feel like if this game stuck with that beat 'em up identity a bit stronger and harder, it might be like some of the issues that are prevalent right now might not be there. Of course, that also begs the question of, well, that might cause other issues, which is true. But, you know, it's a, you know, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Who knows what would have happened. But yeah, I do wish it was a bit more beat 'em up oriented than RPG oriented. Nowadays, it's just big numbers, custom epics, and yeah. Hey, where are you going? Break. Hey, what the hell? Oh, spins? Hold on, I need to pay attention. I'll catch up with chat in a sec. There we go. How rude. Like I would want a boss battle where you... Oh, I missed that. Hold on. Chat, too fast. Like I would want a boss battle where if I more than one boss at a time, that would be cool. That would be cool, but also very straining on DFO Spaghetti. Brick, please, sir. Brick, nice, sir. Almost feels like I'm playing Diablo 3 again with all the custom gear hunting. Huh. You got the jumps. Sir? Sir? Thank you. Okay, now where was I? Hori said, I want a boss fight with ads. With AoE and CC useful. Oh, ADs, also so many items that give DV for X amount of enemies affected by the X status. Talking about custom epics, I need to flex a little. What the? Imagine fighting 8 spins and you had to fight 12 dragons at the same time. Obviously, you would need to balance it out. Yeah, like, honestly, you know, I would love to see a fight where you fight all 4 of the dragon boys at the same time. It would be cool, but also it would never happen in DFO because... no, imagine that happening in this spaghetti video game. Maybe they'll break out of the box a little bit overkill? Potentially. And there's really no good point of having AoE skills when you only have one target. I mean, to be fair, Neopol's trying to balance that out by having enemies have like a bigger AoE on, like, big AoE attacks on their own accord as well. But which, you know, makes characters with bigger AoE more advantageous because you don't have to worry about dodging the attacks and going back in and back and forth with a lot of infighting. Perish. But yeah, to be fair though, a lot of like CC, cloud, not CC, but like crowd control effects and things like that are kinda whatever at the moment. Outside leveling phase, that is. If Overkill does that, I would play that and DFO. Yeah, if there's like a completely new client with less spaghetti, I can see them trying out multi-boss encounters and whatnot. Yeah. Also, what is this? I see. Alright, let me just casually block you. No, I'm just kidding. Hold on. What is this? Trash! Damn, my mouth is so damn dry today. What the fudge? You know what? I'm lazy. As long as they have Fighter 2. Which is, you know, Fighter is not their moneymaker, so kind of low on the priority, which is sad. But I think it should be in the game. I mean, the agents are in the game, so Fighter should be, right? Please? Neopol? So, you know what does, oh, you son of a bitch. What does impede Overkill is the fact that it's also on mobile. Like, it's not PC exclusive, it's also on mobile. Which means, obviously, it's limited by the capabilities of a mobile, let's just say, environment. Give me Fighter, you cowards. What is it? What are these? Pellers. Oh, I'm still yellow? Okay. So yeah, when they properly showed Overkill, I saw, oh, it's also mobile? I don't know. It's also mobile too? Yeah. I don't know what modern mobile games are like anymore, but I feel like they've gotten better. They've certainly gotten better, but if you ask me like, oh, which is more powerful, a mobile or a PC, then I'm gonna limit at them. You know? It's definitely going to limit some capabilities of the game, compared to it just being purely a PC game. Perish. They definitely have made progress. They got better, but they still have some issues. Can you run this game on older phones? Yeah, that too. Nice. Okay. Red in the middle, okay. And you know, the Project Barbecue was supposed to be this shiny 3D DFO for PC, and then they were like, you know what, fuck this game. Let's just make Project AK instead. Oh, and like, okay, I guess. That's not yellow. Yellow? Any yellow gamers? That's not yellow. Any yellow gamers? Any yellow gamers? Any yellow gamers in chat? Oh, that's a yellow. Thank you. Jesus. Hold on. Most people will not upgrade with their phones, and with good reason. My mom is an example. being that she doesn't want to learn how to use a new phone. Also, smartphones are expensive. To be fair though, in Korea, smartphones are a lot cheaper, and then people love keeping up with new phones in Korea. So that's not really an issue there, but still. Moving from a, PC game franchise to a mobile game environment is, or rather an environment that's shared between PC and mobile is, it can limit what a lot of things that could happen. BBQ's fate still makes me sad to this day. Yeah, I mean, the big corporate people wearing suits up there tell people what to do, then they gotta do what they gotta do. Also, where are the purples? Purple gamers? There's one, thank you. And to be fair, I'm excited with Project AK as well, but I don't know if they had to like completely scrap BBQ for it. Okay, purple gamers? Any purple gamers? Purple? Okay, thank you, Jesus. Oh, that missed? Excuse me? How? I just want good games for the DFO IP. Yeah. Funny because, you know, there was a good game. Okay, I was gonna say DNF Duel and you already mentioned it. Okay, I'm gonna bother, I guess. Yeah, there was a good game. And then they, yeah. Yeah. What is this? What is this? Excuse me? Video game? What is this red thing here? Video game? I already used that skill. Red. Crimson red. Yeah, I don't know what that thing's doing there. What is this? The red box of doom? Lasers everywhere? Okay, not gonna lie, that red thing is actually fucking up my vision because I can't tell what AoE is happening around there. You piece of shit! What is this? Numak level 4? Bitch! What are you doing? How dare you? You're cheating! What is this? Stop cheating! Oh my god, you... Where are you going? This man's sliding? Okay, you know what? I hate you. You're dead. Perish. Get out of my sight, you disgusting bastard. Oh my god, that was weird. What the bloody hell was that? Wake up, honey, cube mechanics just dropped? Man. Unbelievable. Can't believe Neopal would do this to me. Let's see, what is this? Trash. Getting a lot of trash, unfortunately. It's called art. You humans would never comprehend this beauty. Numak, maybe. Ah! Oh shit! My back! My back! Don't forget to stretch once in a while, gamers. It's just sitting still on a chair is not good. What do you mean, get me to bed? I am still young and spry. Oh, my back! Okay, jokes aside. Okay. Alright, I think that's about all the DFO stuffs I want to do in-game today. So it's the time for halfmango's usual story time is approaching. Let me just switch the screen. Behold my big face and my laptop telling me something, I don't know. I don't know why it's angry. But as usual, let me take a short break. There, Grandpa Duma won't get you anymore. Who is this? Back in my days, I would clap Numak's ass with my stick and he would run away crying. I don't know why I would say something like that. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, let me just take a quick break and I'll be back with today's DFO stream. DFO stream? I'm already streaming DFO, me. What the hell am I saying? halfmango's DFO story time of the day. It's a little different today, but you'll see as what it is in a minute or so. But yeah, be right back. Chad, I'm back, Chad. Don't leave me, Chad. Oh, my back. No, I'm just kidding. I'm fine. Okay, I'm back. Anyhow. So let's go. Let's get on with today's story time, I guess. I'm back, children. Gather around. It's time for today's story. It's Grandpa's story time. I pause the music and let me play the music. Is this looped? It is looped. Okay, good. Today's short is actually rather short. Did I say today's short is rather short? Today's story is rather short. Because I have a lot to talk about after the story. Today's short is rather short indeed. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but there was this tweet made by police about a rock like a boulder blocking the middle of the road. And then the tweet said I think it was something along the lines of a medium-sized boulder the size of a small boulder is blocking the street. And then the tweet kind of like went viral. A large boulder the size of a small boulder. Right, that one. That was funny as hell. That reminds me of that. Yes, the floor is made of floor. Yes, and water is made of water. You mean a large rock? Nope, a large boulder the size of a small boulder. That might potentially be the size of a medium boulder. Anyhow, enough rock jokes. Ah, there it is. Thank you. Water is indeed wet. Or is it? I love that. That tweet really boomed. Okay. Anyhow. Like I was saying, today's story is very short because it's less of a story and more like a poem / short story. And I'm gonna talk about... I have a lot to talk about this thing after I'm done with it. That's why I picked a short one. But yes, it's... Let's quickly listen to this story and then see what the hell it's talking about. And as you can see on the screen, the title is Joshua's Song. I don't know how many people in chat even know who Joshua is. But we'll talk about it after this. Okay, so here we go. Joshua's Song, written by Neopol, I guess, technically. In the vast, vast cosmos, a lonely, lonely star. Just a girl and no one else, a tiny little star. To find friends, she hopped between stars. She gave names to nameless stars. She hopped between stars. On a lonely star she landed. She found other lonely friends, and she gave them names. To her little star, she invited them. The friends said no, they can't leave their home. Our star has magical water. Magical water? Water that lets you live forever. So the friends headed to the tiny lonely star, looking for the magical water. But when they arrived on the lonely star, the girl's heart changed. The water was too little to be shared, and the star was too small for everyone. So the girl tossed her friends to the sky so they could join the stars. The first, a strong and scary friend, to the sky to be the shining crown. The second, a cold and warm friend, to the sky to be the bluish tower. The third, a friend who likes to hide, to the sky to be the broken ferryman. The other friends didn't want to become stars, so they got scared and hid away. And only the lonely girl was left on the lonely star, watching the stars, longing for the friends that hid away. In the vast, vast cosmos, a lonely, lonely star. Just a girl and no one else, a tiny little star. And that's it. That's, as I said, it's a short one. I wonder if people in chat caught what this story is supposed to be telling about. But a little background on where this story is from. This story actually, technically, it's been translated for DFOG, but I was watching the translated version and I'm like, really? This is a very poor translation. I'm gonna fine, I'll do it myself. And I wore my Infinity Gauntlet and translated this. But before we move on, let me show you guys where this is actually from. A little background. This is from this trailer, I guess you could say, back in 90 cap. Let's hope this doesn't blast your ears.
드넓은 우주에 아주 작고 외로운 별. 별에 꼬마 하나 외에 아무도 없는 작은 별. 친구를 찾으러 별 사이를 건너 이름 없던 별들의 이름을 지어주며 별 사이를 건너 다 다른 외로운 별. 또 다른 외로운 친구들을 만나 이름을 지어주며 꼬마의 별에 초대했네. 친구들은 고향별을 떠날 수 없기에 초대를 거절했네.
우리 별에는 신비한 물이 있단다. 신비한 물? 영원히 살 수 있는 물이 있단다.
친구들은 신비한 물을 찾아 아무도 없던 작은 별로. 하지만 도착한 외로운 별에서 꼬마의 마음은 변했네. 신비한 물은 나누기엔 너무나 부족했고 별은 친구들이 살기엔 너무나 비좁았네. 변심한 꼬마는 친구들을 하늘로 던져 별로 만들었네. 첫 번째, 무섭고 힘센 친구. 하늘로 던져 빛나는 왕관 자리로. 두 번째, 차갑고 따뜻한 친구. 하늘로 던져 푸르스름한 첨탑 자리로. 세 번째, 숨는 걸 좋아하는 친구. 하늘로 던져 갈라진 사공 자리로. 별이 되기 싫었던 나머지 친구들은 겁을 집어먹고 꽁꽁 숨었네. 결국 외로운 별엔 외로운 꼬마 하나만 남아 별들을 바라보며 숨어버린 친구들을 그리워하네.
드넓은 우주에 아주 작고 외로운 별. 꼬마 혼자 살고 있는 아무도 없는 작은 별.
So yes, as I mentioned, that was a video from during the 90 cap era of the game. It was one of the videos that was released when Akon was updated. And Joshua, who is the glacial master that you see in the video, who you can still see in the, what was it called, Pandemonium Junction? A place where you can enter Akon and Tabers. And he is basically telling this story as I told just now. The reason I retranslated it is this, because the DFOG version was like, oh, there's a little boy. It's not a boy, it's a girl, Jesus fucking Christ. And there was some other issues. And I don't know if you guys noticed with the water that lets you live eternal life and come to my little home. And then I'm gonna throw you all to the sky so you die and become the stars. It's basically a retelling of Hildur and her plans of the New Genesis and the Apostles. And an interesting thing about this story is this story basically depicts the girl, which is supposed to be Hildur, as this lonely person who just wanted friends, and then I don't know why she was crazy and then she started throwing friends into space, because I guess that's what you do, right? If you have friends, you just throw them into space so they perish. But that's not the only thing that's interesting. Hold on, why is my chat not updating? One sec, guys. Twitch, get to work, Twitch. Excuse me, what is wrong with you? Connecting to chat? What do you mean connecting to chat? I'll connect you to chat. Moral of the story: friends are friends, don't turn them into stars. I mean, yeah, that's definitely a moral of the story. My internet's fine, right? No, my internet should be fine. If there's something wrong with my internet, please do tell me. But what's another thing that's interesting is, so the first three friends, the first one who was big and scary got thrown and became the crown, and then the second friend who was warm and cold was thrown and became a bluish tower, and then the third friend who liked to hide became the broken ferryman. That's basically describing the deaths of the first three apostles and how they died. The first one, the big scary one, is Bakal, who was the first apostle that died chronologically, and he died on the Empyrean as its tyrant, and hence that's why he's depicted as a crown. Now let me skip the second one because that has quite important parts to it, but the third one is the one who likes to hide and became the broken ferryman, is Lotus, who was chronologically the second what was it? Apostle to be put into Hildur's plans, I guess, with the metastasis, because Bakal was the first one that was kicked out of Pandemonium, and then there was someone else, we'll get to that, and then came Lotus, who was metastasized, whatever the hell the verb form of that word is, got tossed onto Behemoth, which is a flying whale, and he died, Lotus died a a painful end where there was no water around him. Now, who was this warm and cold one with the bluish tower? Well, the second apostle that got, let's just say, ligma'd by Hilda's plan was Sirocco the Intangible. She was the second apostle to, well, technically the first apostle to be thrown off Pandemonium by metastasis. But in terms of like Hilda's plan, she was the second apostle to be kicked out of it. The first being Bakal, as I mentioned. And here is the interesting part, and where DFO's story team is actually, you know, people like to shit on DFO's story team is stupid. They're like always retconning, but they're not that stupid. They are actually quite competent in like planning out stories. I think it's just they are just having trouble nowadays with cleaning up the mess that the past story teams were working on. But Sirocco's the second kids, some of them, quite. But the second kid was sent to the space sky to be the bluish tower. And where was Sirocco actually killed? Not in the Screaming Cavern, because she didn't die there, but it was in fact on the Sky Tower. So they were already planning way back then that they were gonna kill Sirocco on the Sky Tower, which is quite fascinating. Now, of course, going back to the story itself, it's a little weird, right? Because Hilda is supposedly just doing all these things because she is, well, first of all, she's sus, but she just wants something, whatever the hell it is that's hidden within the New Genesis. Supposedly, previously assumed to be the recreation of Terra, but we don't know if it actually is, because she never explicitly said it. And it's in the story, it's always depicted so that Hilda is trying to, quote-unquote, fulfill the New Genesis and kill all the apostles, and that will do something that she wants. But here in the story is like, oh, this girl was lonely and she wanted friends. And she was going around naming friends, and naming stars and naming friends, which is her naming the apostles as apostles on Pandemonium. And she basically told them she has this magical water that can make you immortal, so why don't you join us in our tiny-ass planet that is Pandemonium? And then, but in the story, the girl changed her mind because there was not enough water for everyone, the planet was tiny. So she basically had a change of heart. She changed her mind and she decided to, you know what guys, I brought you all the way here, but you know, you guys can go back to being the stars again. So she threw them into the space and they were gone. And then the rest of the friends were like, oh my god, she's crazy, let's get out of here. And I think that is also supposed to represent the fact that after Lotus, or she tricked them, potentially. But assuming like the story is actually like quote-unquote true, or it's supposed to be a reflection of the truth, then maybe Hilda actually did reach out to the apostles with goodwill and then change her mind. Maybe, who knows? Right, so Hilda's a sussiest sus baka in the universe. We don't know what the hell she's thinking. Hey yo, bitch, kinda crazy, let's skedaddle. Exactly. And I think that's supposed to represent the fact that after Lotus, the apostles pretty much at least knew what the bloody hell Hilda's doing, because Sirocco's seeds going through the space-time and telling the apostles what the bloody hell's going on. Like, the Letsia was staying still where he was because he didn't want any bloodshed and to help Hilda what she was doing, and it didn't really want any conflict. And then came Anton, and Anton was also kind of trying to dominate Pandemonium, but things didn't really work out his way. And then after that, Luke was actively counteracting against Hilda's plans. Sirocco is the one in the story. And then Ozma didn't really care about it, but he also knew about Hilda's plans because he heard it from Sirocco. So, I mean, to be fair, and like, I guess the other friends seeing her throw the friends into the space to kill them and turn them into stars, I think potentially it's supposed to represent the other apostles coming to realize what Hilda's plans are. Potentially. Of course, this still has some contradictions, like Prey probably doesn't know. And yeah, I think if there's one apostle that potentially doesn't know about all these is Praesis, the burb, might have no idea what's going on, not yet. But every other apostle right now has at least some gist of what the hell's going on. Come to my home, we got some pigeon water. Oh, that's a word I haven't heard ever. I promise I won't get you killed. And then I lied and then just throw them to the sky. But yeah, this story is very interesting as it came so early. And I mentioned this in a couple streams back, but I feel like Neopol started to take the story of the game a lot more seriously ever since about 90-95 cap. And I believe this might be one of the first points, this video that we just watched might be one of the first points where they started to seriously beat out the story and plan for the future. Maybe. I don't work at Neopol, I don't know. That's just my speculation. But yeah, and I also wanted to talk about the apostles and their background in general today. Because why not, right? I don't remember who it was. Was it Drakenson? I don't remember, but someone in chat asked a couple streams ago to talk about apostles in general, like who they are and where they come from. So I thought I would talk about it today. So, a side note, everything I'm about to say, you can also pretty much hear or watch from, there's this video called the Pandemonium Documentary. Something along the lines of that. It was made in the phase when Neopol was trying to dub some stuff in DFOG. So it actually has an English narration on it, which is pretty cool. And it's a pretty good narration at that. So if you guys want to watch that, please check it out. Hold on, let me see if I can find the link. But meanwhile, let me just talk about it. So a long time ago, before history, there was this planet called Terra, which is from visually pretty much our Earth, more or less, heavily inspired by the real Earth. And it had a very advanced science and magic. And one day, they found this weird-ass energy floating through space, which was the dark side of Colosso that split out of him during the process of the creation of the universe. Why did it split it out? We don't know yet. Anyhow, Terra and their scientists were like, oh, that's a big-ass energy, let's pick it up and make something out of it. And with it, they made 12 artificial gods. And these gods were, since they were made from Colosso's essence, despite the dark part of it, they were pretty much close to being gods. And they, ironic, but they actually worshipped this, who's it? Excuse me, artificial gods. I don't know why my brain just decided to just log out and make me confused. But decided to worship these artificial gods to, I don't know, bring them to prosperity and whatnot. And then, you know, Colosso, who was technically watching all of this, was like, whatever, they can do whatever they want so long as they don't cross the line. And then the 12 artificial gods actually weren't really interested in the goodwill and prosperity of the people of Terra. What they were interested in was they could feel a sort of their sibling, an energy similar to their own, locked within Terra. So they were like, we need to get our brother or sister or whatever out of this honk-ass planet. How do we do that? Oh, I know. Let's make it go boom. So they start making the people of Terra just war against each other all day long. Side note, this is the video that I mentioned. Let me just put it in chat in case anyone's interested. If I can paste it in chat. There we go. Yeah, that's the video that I mentioned. Anyhow. And Colosso who was mostly standing idle up to this point, were like, okay, no, that's crossing the line. So he came down, swooping in like, children, it's time to come home, come to daddy, so we can be one again. Which sounds very sus, but technically that's what he said. And then the 12 children were like, well, bitch, we don't know you, so they started fighting. And Colosso technically won, but not really because he was badly injured. And that's the point where Colosso got split into like 10,000 pieces. And that's why knights are nowadays still busy looking for Colosso's pieces. That's when that happened. I'll get to that in a sec, Teal. And then, meanwhile, the 12 artificial gods, their bodies were destroyed, but their souls weren't. So their souls just scattered across the universe to be resurrected some other time. And the planet Terra was, you can if there are like 13 gods and creators just fighting, you can expect the planet to just go boom anyhow. So the planet did go boom, and the largest fragment that survived was Pandemonium, which is technically just New York, yes. Because its sectors like Bronx, Queens, Central Park, and all those are just like actual places in New York. So it was just New York that survived the war, and it went boom, it went flying into space, and Hilda was already on it, somehow. And she was the protector of whoever the hell was left on the New York. I'm just gonna call it New York instead of Pandemonium. And she was being its protectors, but she apparently couldn't block the space radiation, so the people of New York slowly turned into furries. I am not kidding, that's pretty much what happened. Meanwhile, the 12 other souls that got cooked, the 12 artificial gods, their souls scattered across the universe, and they were they quote-unquote somehow resurrected, found new bodies, I guess. And these are the apostles. So basically the resurrections of the 12 artificial gods. Space radiation, huh? Stop getting weird ideas, Sasime. Stop getting weird ideas. That's what social media does to you. Man, that's what it is? I didn't know that. I didn't realize social media is just space radiation. Damn. Thank God they didn't turn me into the uwu version of furries. Oh man. So yeah, and Hilda, who was somehow already on the planet, was like, "Oh, people of Pandemonium, I will protect you, don't worry about anything." And then people of the Pandemonium started turning into furries, were like, "Okay. Okay." And at this point, Hilda starts driving the planet around to visit, driving New York around to visit weird-ass planets so she can pick up the apostles, right? People think it's coincidence of oh, we are landing on this planet. We are all landing on this planet. It's like the New York flies wherever it wants. We can't control it. Bullshit. Hilda's driving this thing, and then she visits these planets like Grand Vlad and Zualabadon and was it Drakvad and all these places where the apostles supposedly resurrected. And she picks them up, and they're like, "Oh, I have this life water. If you drink this, you will be immortal. Do you want it?" The life water, which she always wears as a necklace, and some people like to call it her... I'm just gonna stop here. I'm not gonna say anymore. I don't want to be sus. Anyhow, she, attracts apostles onto the Pandemonium, and they are quote-unquote titled apostles, who are the powerful beings who got on Pandemonium and the protectors of Pandemonium. But we all know that's bullshit at this point. Get in, loser. We are going god collecting. Gotta catch 'em all. Hilda, don't worry, everyone. We are safe. Random citizen. I'm grown fur and the tail. I am not safe. Oh man. Which is funny, right? The first planet they landed on was this planet called Grand Vlad, which is a planet of giants. And then Hilda pretty much said, "Oh, don't worry, people, I'll protect you." And then from Grand Vlad, these angry giants start jumping onto New York, and people starts dying. It's like, and Hilda's too weak to defeat them all. And it's like, bitch, you had one job. Of course, to be fair, she planned all these. And then Kain comes swooping down from Grand Vlad, who was just chilling on it, I guess. And then he just, ligmas all the giants, or quote-unquote Sungahime. So it's kind of big. But yeah, Kain basically goes Dr. Manhattan on all the giants, and he points them and they all explode. And then after they're all dead, he's about to leave, and then Hilda's like, "Wait! I have this mommy water, do you want it?" And he's like, "Oh, sure, I guess." I'm kidding, they didn't actually say that. They made some sort of contract. We don't know what it is. It's very likely the life water, because mommy water, I can't. I mean, that's what some people call it. I'm surprised no one's called it Hilda's gamer bathwater yet. I'm surprised no one's called it yet. Someone probably will since I invoked this cursed sentence. Do not quote me for it. I would never call it that. Where was I? Man, I am sus today. Where was I? But in the Pandemonium documentary that I linked before, and let's keep it that way. Bloody damn it! In the documentary before, in the scene where Hilder's like, wait, and then catches up to Kain who's about to leave, the camera unironically just zooms into the water in her hand. It's like, oh, okay, so I guess the pact or the contract they formed is definitely has to do with something to do with the water, right? It's clear, like they're being aggressively clear about it. And so yeah, so she got a lot of other people on the apostles on New York as well. And then when everyone was on it, and then she kicked off Bakal after the Dragon War, and that's when she started her plans, and here we are, the rest are history. And that's pretty much the background of these apostles. And here we are, finally at the point where we've been killing apostles just like Hilder wanted. Just like the crazy girl in the story was throwing the friends to the sky to turn them into stars and constellations. And now we finally are starting to realize what the bloody hell Hilder's doing and how sus she is, so we're at a big turning point. What if Hilder just got some tap water and conjugated kind? I mean, to be fair, that water is pretty clean for something that's on Pandemonium, so I guess it's still pretty special water, but maybe it's not, it's for sure not weird as cringe water like Dasani water, I guess. But who knows? Who knows what the hell that water is. Supposedly it is the life water, we don't know where she got it. But yeah. Maybe it actually is just gamer bath water, who knows? He wouldn't know. Exactly. Like hell he would know. But yeah, that's the story of the apostles and the children's story time version of the apostles' story, which is Joshua's song. Just gas it up and say it's immortal water. Just add some carbon to it. Just make it carbonated. So you get this. You see this fizz? This fizz is what makes you immortal. I mean, you know, if you think about it, that's also true. Like, right? Like, how do they even know that water is actually like life water? Hilder might be bullshitting about it as well. It certainly is possible, considering how much bullshit Hilder's been doing the past millennia. Like that life water thing could be just bullshit as well. Who knows? We wouldn't know. Not yet anyway. Also, the biggest question is how the bloody hell did Hilder get on New York in the first place? Because, you know, like the planet went. Maybe it's influencing them while they are near. They can feel they are not aging. Maybe, potentially. What's your source? That's a nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up. Yes. Kudos. Excuse me. Shout outs to Maxor. But yeah. So because like, how did Hilder get on New York in the first place? That's weird, right? Because New York flew out into space the moment the planet went boom, which is right after the fight. And are you gonna tell me one of the apostles just straight up resurrected into this mature woman in the span of like, I don't know, several days? That sounds kind of weird. And so there is actually a theory amongst Caden of players that Hilder might not even be an apostle, that she's like deceiving people that she's an apostle, which I don't know if it's true. I think it's a possibility, but I don't know if it's true. But in which case it would beg the question, who is Jesus? Then who would be the one? Like, that would only have 12 apostles, so we need one more. So who's that last one? We don't know. I saw her pet. Emergency meeting. That would be kind of funny, not gonna lie. Quite. Not gonna lie, I just had an epiphany in my head while I was thinking about the story. I can't say this because it's too much spoilers, but okay. Aha, you guys got me. I'm not an apostle. That would be crazy though, right? Later on, she's like, "Bitch, I'm not an apostle," and then Kain's like, "What did you just say?" Ligma, and then just kills her. Because apostles can't kill each other, but if it's not an apostle, they can kill them, no problem. That would be funny. Man, what if Kain does betray Hildur later down the line after realizing that Hildur is not an apostle? Man, actually, I just said I had an epiphany in my head about the story, and then I'm like thinking like, what the fuck? Basically, like my brain's like clack, like just like the gears are turning, the gears are grinding, thinking about what if Hildur actually isn't an apostle, which would be the biggest plot twist in DFO history. But I don't think so. I think Hildur actually is an apostle. Because we are still missing one. And I can only think of one other person who might actually be an apostle in Hildur's place. But that would be weird. Just wait until it gets back on. Because what I'm thinking is, assuming Hildur is not an apostle, so the last one that's supposed to be left in the new, according to the new Genesis for the creation of the new world. Actually, I have a guess who the other apostle is. Is this a meme? Name starts with a D. A D's nut? Nice. Okay. 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 Jokes aside, that's the only D's nuts joke for the day. I'm not making any more. But so in the New Genesis, what it says is, oh, the last two that's gonna be left with, Ayo, your turn with Prince. That was over. The hottest meal for Arad. It's close to impossible that she is not an apostle, since they have alert in their brains when they attack each other. It's hard to imagine ever. Yeah, like to be fair, like the game's like hinted multiple times that she's supposed to be an apostle, because, for example, Bakal feels this weird energy in her, just like everyone else. But, you know, I wouldn't call it impossible. Like, in the off chance that she is actually not an apostle, it would be weird because, going back to the new Genesis that I mentioned, the last two that are supposed to be left are the one that, first, the death fears, which is Kain, and the other one is the one who veils the dew behind the resplendent face, which is, we've always assumed to be Hildur. But the only person that I can think of that might replace Hildur is is Meyer. So assuming Hildur isn't an apostle, because Meyer is also called the one who veils the dew, but he's just an old man, or rather, the hermit who veiled the dew and lost his youth. That's his official title, and. Oh, so is it gonna be just a pair of men that's gonna be left in the new world to repopulate it? Excuse me. I mean, you know, I'm just memeing at this point. It's a meme speculation, but that's progressive. Man. I mean, you know, I rather doubt it. But yeah. That was just me memeing. In case Hildur is actually not an apostle. I mean, you know, what if it is, right? What if it is? It then really was Adam and Steve. Oh, man. Man. That's a good one. Of course, with the Hall of Dimensions update that's coming up, there's gonna be a pretty... I mean, something that people had speculated for a long time, but a confirmation of and a big reveal, in a sense, that's coming up. I'm excited for its story. Let's see here. But yeah. Anyhow. Yeah, I think that's about it. In before Albert is a true apostle. Damn, I didn't think about that. That just chills. I had chills, man. Albert is the real apostle. Okay, memes aside. I guess that's about it as to the lore stuff that I want to talk to today. I'll raid someone. I'm slowly wrapping up here. Cowboys. It arrived. Chills exclusive. Let me just do a couple, repeat a couple more PSA before I end. First, no X-Stream this week. X-Stream's gonna be next Monday instead of technically tomorrow. Second, last week of drops. If you are running short on the hours, please make sure to catch up to the hours. There should still be enough streams over the course of the week to catch up in case you haven't gotten a lot of hours. So if you haven't, please do that. Hold on, let me just move to just chatting actually, since I'm wrapping up. Third, I mentioned this a couple times, but next Friday, Detox episode 2, if KDNF mini conference or / interview with the directors. I'll be doing a live interpretation stream as usual. I'll also post a mango scale voice. Can I show it to Cal? Man, is it that similar? Damn. Incredible. I wonder how Cal's gonna react. Anyhow, yeah, Detox coming up next Friday. I'll also be I'll make a proper announcement on Discord and Reddit, so please keep your eyes open and stay tuned if you are interested in KDNF news. Other than that, not much. I'll be back on Friday with regularly scheduled DFO streams. And yes, let's see who I can raid. Let's see. Oh, Amir and Panda are both on. Amir has a lot more viewers, so I'm gonna raid Panda. Hopefully he's not actually almost done with the stream. Now he's running Ispin, so he should be streaming a bit longer. But yeah, so thank you everyone who stopped by today. I hope you guys have a fine rest of the day, rest of the Wednesday, or if you are on the Asian side of the world, a fine Thursday. And good luck with the rest of the week. I'll be seeing you guys next time on Friday. Also, big shout outs to people who gave me follows while I wasn't streaming. You guys and both the people in my stream chat, you guys are the best. Thank you guys, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Stay cozy, people. Halfmango out.